Hey everybody, this is Adam with the Game Machine, bringing you a new video. Today we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about, does 10 out of 10 truly mean it's a perfect game? Also, we're going to talk about my thoughts and impressions on Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch. So, here we go. 10 out of 10. Does it really mean it's perfect? I don't think so. And I don't think anybody really means it to be that way. But I see a lot of people out there going like, is it really a 10 out of 10? I mean, it's not perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect game. Well, I don't think 10 out of 10 is supposed to mean that it's perfect. I think it means it's as good as it's going to get, or as good as it can be. It's going to be one of the best possible games that you can play out there. That's what 10 out of 10 means, according to, whoever's reviewing. If they give it a 10 out of 10, they mean this is one of the best games out there. And they can list flaws, they can list issues with it, but they could still find the experience way, way, way enjoyable and still give it that kind of a score. And yeah, I mean, I just don't feel that when people say something's a 10 out of 10, that it's perfect. And I don't think anybody should either. I mean, there's no review site saying that this is a perfect game. It's obvious by the points that they make. Like, some people had certain issues with the slowdown in the game and other certain issues. So, yeah, it's obviously not perfect. So, when the 10 out of 10 is issued, obviously, that should tell you it means it's not perfect. Also, 7 out of 10 is a good score, so all those people bashing Jim Sterling for that, you should probably grow up and meet a lady. Yeah, go do that. Women are great. I like them a lot. I'm going to marry one, actually. So, yeah. Alright, now let's get into my Zelda impressions. I know I don't really have much to say on the 10 out of 10 topic, but just 10 out of 10 just doesn't mean perfect. And 7 out of 10 doesn't mean it's trash. So, just because IGN and GameSpot do it that way doesn't mean that that's how it is. So I've been in Zelda for over 30 hours according to my Switch because I haven't kept track of time. It doesn't tell me much more than that. That's just been over 30 hours, and I've beaten 2 of the Guardians already. The world in Zelda is huge and vast. The graphics on this game look amazing. Not from a technical standpoint, but from an artistic standpoint, looks amazing. The world is huge and just so much to do in the game, like cooking and finding like these shrines which act like fast travel points, which also are like little mini dungeons with puzzles and stuff in them. Or fights, which are really cool and interesting to find, and you usually find them in the most unusual places. And I usually hate getting lost in open world games because I have no sense of direction whatsoever. I am terrible at direction in real life, and in video games, well, it just gets even worse. And I didn't mind it because there was just so much stuff to do. It was fun to explore new things. It was fun to explore and find different things. I was having fun going to towers, which Ubisoft, you should take a page from Nintendo because they make tower finding fun. You guys love your towers. I mean, you guys obsess over towers. I mean, it's all towers, towers, towers. Ubisoft, you should be called Towers, the game company. So just know, this isn't your grandma's Zelda. You don't need specific items to get into places unless you're doing a specific mission. You can get around the world just fine with the items that you get. The only thing that you will need from the get-go is the glider, which, is probably only a couple hours here and there just doing those missions and opening those shrines. But once you get the glider, then it's smooth sailing from there. Now, I do have some issues with the game. And some people may call me whiny for this, I don't care, but I think the bosses are way too difficult in this game. They take a lot of health out of you just by hitting you. Like, I was fighting, one of the bosses last night, and it was just a couple hits and I was dead. And it's way too ridiculous to have a boss that overpowered. Tone down the bosses a bit. Make sure that they're not hitting as hard, or you make sure that the gear that you're getting is good enough to where, or Nintendo should make the gear to where it's good enough to where, they're not going to do as much damage to you. It's just ridiculous. They can be beaten, but it does take a lot of time and effort. Breakable weapons are something, they need more durability. Now, I'm not a fan of breakable weapons in the first place, but, I mean, it's really annoying to have to fight a bunch of goblins and then have your weapon break, halfway through just one enemy encounter. or even a boss encounter too. That's also really annoying too. I mean, come on, let's at least let's like let them get through these situations before they start breaking. Overall, though, I really do love Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've enjoyed spending my time with it, and I'm still playing it today, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit, and this is going to definitely hold me over till Persona 5 comes out. So, guys, thank you for listening to me ramble. Reason why I'm using Tales of Berseria, you're probably wondering why am I using Tales of Berseria footage when I'm talking about Zelda and review scores, is because I had this footage lying around. I was going to do a review on it, but my computer crashed. Also, Nintendo's kind of pricks about video stuff, so I didn't want to take a chance and get my channel flagged or anything weird like that. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I appreciate you sticking with me through my rambles. And if you can, go down below, hit subscribe if you like this, share this out with a bunch of people, get the word out. And thank you all for watching. Until next time, everybody, game on.